We tend to think power lies where cameras point in politics, in corporations, and institutions. But the deeper investigators looked into global decision-making, the clearer a pattern emerged. The people who appear to rule are not the ones shaping the rules. Behind every major decision, economic, political, technological, there exists a quiet structure, a network hidden in plain sight, one you were never meant to understand. This is the architecture of elite control. Across continents, laws that seemed unrelated passed with identical language. Regulations shifted simultaneously in countries with no apparent coordination. Investigators found that the same terminology, the same proposals, and even the same talking points originated from private councils, not governments. These councils were not elected. They published no public agendas. Yet their influence shaped entire sectors years before the public ever heard their names. Why would unelected groups write the policies nations adopt? Buried in archived travel logs, flight records, and hotel registries, investigators uncovered patterns of meetings between financial executives, policy designers, and strategic advisors. These gatherings took place in private estates, mountain resorts, offshore retreats, locations chosen not for luxury, but for isolation. When requests for minutes were filed, responses came back the same. Records do not exist, and yet agendas were discovered in brief, heavily redacted fragments revealing discussions about energy strategy, market restructuring, global trade alignment, and political risk planning. Why meet in secrecy unless visibility threatens the design? Most people imagine elites as individuals, but the truth is far more organized. They function as nodes inside a structure. Private advisory groups, multinational boards, intelligence-connected think tanks, philanthropic fronts, intergovernmental forums, and capital alliances across borders. No single piece is powerful enough alone, but together they form a system capable of shaping policy, perception, and markets without ever appearing on record. This is not conspiracy. This is coordination. Every few years, the world experiences sudden shifts. Trade realignments, energy pivots, technology standard changes, military repositionings, market restructures. These events appear spontaneous until you examine internal documents and see that the groundwork was laid years earlier inside private councils unknown to the public. The timing was not reaction, it was execution. When global crises erupt, government officials take the stage. But behind them, the same names reappear on private influence rosters, strategists, analysts, global advisors, who hold no public office yet guide decisions affecting millions. These individuals rarely appear in headlines. They conduct no interviews. They hold no rallies. And yet they write the frameworks that leaders simply announce. Power without visibility. Authority without accountability. Journalists who investigated the structure reported missing notes, deleted recordings, and sources who refused to speak after private consultations. Academic research was withdrawn. Legal inquiries stalled. Funding for exposure projects disappeared. Not through threats, through pressure, through influence, through silence. Because the strongest structures do not defend themselves loudly, they never allow the accusation to surface. Why build an influence structure outside public view? Because it allows elites to bypass national limitations, coordinate strategy without debate, shape regulations before they are written, and influence markets preemptively. It allows them to merge business and governance, transfer power across borders, operate above electoral cycles, and maintain continuity regardless of who wins elections. This is not a shadow government, it is the architecture that shapes governments. A system designed to last beyond political eras, beyond economic cycles, beyond any individual figure. So, is elite control a hidden conspiracy or an open secret? A coordinated structure or the real operating system behind global decision-making? A threat or simply the truth nations were never allowed to confront? The structure exists. You were just never meant to see it. If you want to uncover the next layer of global power, subscribe to the Hidden Codex and tell us what you believe holds the world together.